It's another sunny day in Wales. We've pretty much got Storm ready for the round the world trip, and I think we should go and do some test miles today. As the weather is beautiful here in Wales today, I think we're going to try and do that route that we did last year where we got washed out and it completely rained on us. But I think today is going to be the perfect day to go and explore the Snowdonia mountain range and some of our favourite roads. But we also wanted to share with you some new products that we've got. Now, Keys have been watching and they've been seeing how cold Emily's hands have been getting. So they have kindly sent us some heated gear, which work perfectly with the Hex system that's been installed yesterday. So the guys from Hex actually put us in two ports here where we can connect our heated gear to. And the good thing about the Keys gear is that the vest plugs into the bike here, and then you can plug the gloves straight into the vest, so you don't have multiple lines going everywhere around the bike. So let's have a look, first of all, at the vest. So this one, I think, is their newest range. It's quite a stretchy material, and it's actually quite a relatively lightweight vest. And I think it's even got heated elements in the collar as well to keep your neck warm. And that's got the high, medium and low settings on there. I think Em will probably be keeping hers on high most of the time, but it's good to be able to switch between those. Another interesting point is, if you want to, you can connect the Keys heated gear to the Hex EasyCam, and you can actually have it when you set your heated grips to a certain mode, that the heated jacket will match that, also the gloves. So if you put your heated grips on maximum, it can automatically put the jacket on maximum as well. But as there's two of us and we have different heat requirements, we're probably going to stick with using the controller for now so that we can each have a different heat setting each. Let's take a look at the gloves as well that hook up into the jacket. Now, we've not had heated gloves on any of our trips before, and I think it's something that we're really going to appreciate. There's been a lot of times when the outer part of even my hands with the heated grips have got really cold, especially when we're riding in temperatures of like 0 degrees. And I think even below 10, your hands can get quite cold, especially Emily suffers with very cold hands. So here's the gloves, come in this nice box. The gloves themselves are actually a really good quality. Even as just a general riding glove, they're very good. They've got a heat temperature control here, so you can easily adjust the temperature as you go. And there's the plug there, which hooks into the sleeve and into your vest as well, so you don't have like multiple lines coming out the bike. The other great thing about these is you can have the battery packs as well, which slot nicely into the top of the glove. They're USB-C charged, so a small little battery like that. And we actually tried these out the other day, and I think if you have the glove on the medium settings, you get just under 2 hours of warmth on this. So if you don't use it continuously and you just use it when you actually feel that your hands are getting cold, you could probably last a decent day out of those. But I wouldn't keep the gloves on maximum all day because you might even burn your hands. I think it's important to move your hands around the glove every half hour. So that's our heated gear, and yeah, the bike's set up for it now. So we're gonna put on our bike gear and we're gonna go and hit the road and head to the Welsh hills.
Alright, we've gone on the road for about 30 minutes from my dad's house, and pretty much straight away we are in the thick of the Welsh countryside, and it's absolutely glorious. The temperature is 19 degrees, Em. It is very warm today.
We are very lucky with the weather today, but after last time we were in North Wales, I feel like we deserved some blue sky rides through this amazing Welsh countryside. I'm so happy to be back, and we've got an awesome route planned for today.
Yeah, that's right. It's going to be very similar to the one that we planned last time when it got rained off, with a few different routes in as well. But I think the first place we're heading to is Betws-y-Coed, if I remember rightly, and there is a nice cafe there to start the day off. But from here we have a fantastic view of what I believe is the Snowdonia mountain range ahead of us there, which has some brilliant hikes in.
Yeah, Crib is a fantastic route to do.
And today I decided, well, as I didn't have so much time this morning to put it onto the connected ride, we're just going to navigate straight off the phone, having got the new quad lock that was installed by a bike thing the other day, which is great. So I put in a few points on Calimoto and I've left all the in-between bits to its calculation, but so far it's done great.
I really don't think you can go wrong with North Wales though. The B roads and the back roads are always fantastic through all these fields and wildlife, and yeah, especially as you head towards that west coast, you're just going to get mountains and sea.
Yeah, that is true, isn't it? And it's lambing season as well, so we might have some interruptions from Em when she sees some very cute lambs. The horizon here is spectacular, isn't it? It is really nice to be back home in Wales.
It is stunning.
Don't get too used to it though, Em. It's going to be a while till we come back here again.
Don't say that.
In fact, since we arrived back in Wales 10 days ago, was it? I think?
Yeah.
We've had nothing but blue skies and sunny weather. It has been glorious.
I think Wales is just saying that it's happy that we're back.
I'd say so too. It's just unfortunate that we hadn't got the bike registered for that first 10 days, but now we're finally able to use it here. We can have this nice day in North Wales. Riding through the town of Llanrwst at the moment. All local butchers, dentists. It's got a good community spirit to some of these smaller villages and towns.
They had the 20 sign there in the shape of a dragon as well, which is quite cool. Yeah.
A nice touch. Right, it says Betws-y-Coed that way, Em, but we're actually going away from it. Maybe we're going to go there later. And we're going over that bridge as well, which is nice. I'm sure we'll find some place along the way to stop.
There's always a cafe in Wales.
Oh, is that little famous house that has the ivy growing nearby it?
Maybe.
I'm not sure. There's a photo that goes around, doesn't it, with the bridge and the house. It's a narrow one.
Oh yeah, little tea room it is.
It's beautiful.
Just look at that. I don't know if you can see over that hedge there, Sean. There's like kids playing, loads of sheep.
What more could you ask for? So it turns out we are going to Betws-y-Coed first then. Calimoto just took us on a interesting little back route. So yeah, we're here now in Betws-y-Coed, and I'm guessing the high street is just at the end of this road. This is a great place to start a tour off, isn't it?
Absolutely. I am actually dying for a coffee right now, and nothing better than a Welsh little flat white to start the day. Oh,
Might just nip through here.
These camper vans are huge, aren't they?
They are, aren't they? Causing havoc. Look at this bridge.
Roads just weren't built for it, were they?
Look down there, Em, on the right. That's in the rainy times. It's quite a torrent there.
Beautiful. Yeah, it was when we were here last time, wasn't it?
Yeah. Let's get back on the right side of the road. Oh, I think I need to turn around. The cafes are back there.
It's okay.
But there's some great outdoor shops.
It's hard to know which point we came out of.
I'll spin it around in a car park if there's one.
Okay. It's just down here, isn't it? Those
yeah,
red
that's
umbrellas.
Right. There's the train station. There is motorbike parking too, remember rightly?
Yes, that was. It's busy today. That's lovely to see.
It is. I think a lot of people flock to North Wales, especially with this great weather.
Good. I'm well excited about this.
Did you know you were coming here today?
No, I didn't. Thank you very much.
You've forgotten, hadn't you? You going to the same one as last time? You want to try that other one?
Absolutely, yeah.
You don't want to be disappointed, do you?
I think that one's run by a little family, so
yeah,
I'd like to go to it again. But it's right next to Mountain Warehouse as well.
Oh, that's handy.
Parking?
Yeah, pop it here, I think.
So we are back in the Alpine coffee shop here in Betws-y-Coed, having the same breakfast that we did last time, last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, a year ago on the Heading West tour, but this time we have blue skies and the most wonderful weather here in Wales. Storm is just chilling behind us, got a seat outside, so he's well in view, but we have still put the D-lock on the bike as well. We're trying to get in the habit of it.
That's right, isn't it? Totally don't need the D-lock here, but I'm trying to make it like second nature of stop, put the lock on,
then before you get it, take it off before you get off.
I actually had a dream last night that I was on the R1200 and I forgot to take the D-lock off and I rode off without it. It was, I woke up in a hot sweat.
So we have the most gorgeous breakfast here. We have sausages and hummus and falafel and sourdough bread and most importantly, is it HP or is it brown sauce?
It's brown, well, it's been delabeled, but it's pretty good.
All right, so we're gonna have this, have coffee and then head off. We just met with a couple of other bikers that have been over the pass and they said it's amazing today, so I'm really looking forward to that. But cheers, this is kind of the start of the world tour in a way. It's not quite officially,
but it's good. It's good actually to ride Storm in normal conditions because we've only really just blasted back home and then not really had any time to get used to them. We have dialed the damping back on the road setting mode. I think one of our followers, Beans, actually suggested that we wind it back to -2 for 2-up riding, and it has made a big difference, hasn't it?
We've put it on -1 for the first couple of hours, and then I think we'll try it on -2 a little bit later.
Just made it a little bit softer on the suspension.
Yeah.
But,
so cheers to us. You ready to go?
Yeah, let's go and see beautiful Wales in the sun.
Perfect. That was the great stop, wasn't it?
It was a great stop. You ready?
I'm ready. Go! Are you on the right side of the road here?
Yep. Right, we're passing through Capel Curig and look at that. He's spectacular here in Wales.
What a view.
I love the ruggedness and the rawness of it.
I love the quaintness of it as well because it's a combination of these gorgeous little cottages, little farms and homes, and then the raw rock, as you said, around it is kind of it's a big contrast, but it makes it so beautiful. And you always have these little streams running by the road, don't you?
Yeah, and as the weather is so changeable, it feels different every time you're here. Like, I mean, last time was exciting, wasn't it, with all that rain?
Yeah.
But I'm happy for today's weather.
Yeah, and we've been here as well in the fog, and it's so mysterious. It feels like you're in a movie or something.
The full route to this tour of today will be in the comments section, but we are on the A5 now, and we're riding away from Betws-y-Coed. Spectacular road. I'm not sure what that lake's called, It is called Llangollen.
Beautiful, look at that.
It's nice, isn't it? Some good hikes up there as well.
Oh, Wales is showing off, and I'm so happy about it.
Yeah, it's nice to get to show it, isn't it? In its full glory.
And what an amazing road.
It is. It's a great quality road surface. Loads of twisties and lots of altitude gains and losses as well. In fact, I'm having so much fun, I forgot to fill up back there in Betws-y-Coed, so we've got 64 miles left in the tank.
I'm sure we'll find one in the next village.
I'm hoping there's one just here.
I think Storm likes being back in Wales too.
I think he's happy about it.
That's a gorgeous pass, that one.
Sure is, And we're heading in the direction of Llanberis now, which I think is obviously famous for the slate, but also Llanberis had, I think it was called Electric Mountain, if I'm not mistaken, where they would pump the water up to the top of the mountain, and then in times when there was like a high demand for electricity, they could release the water and then it would top up the need on the grid.
Okay, that's cool.
But I used to come here, I had a friend that lived around here, and yeah, he used to know the area really well, but there was a slate mine over there somewhere. I couldn't find it today, but you could like throw giant pieces of slate into this big crevasse and watch them smash up on the way down. Probably not a good idea to do today in case there's somebody climbing down there, but it was a lot of fun as kids.
Oh, this area is such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful spot in Wales.
It is, isn't it? And this little back road here gave us a great view of the mountains too. Oh, there's the Menai Straits over there, by the Carnarvon Castle. Remember we went last time?
Oh yeah.
But from there you can see, well, behind there is Anglesey, which is another great part of North Wales to explore. And if you keep going, you get to Holyhead, where you get the ferry over to Ireland, which is quite a popular crossing.
Isn't Puffin Island that direction as well?
I think it is, yeah. In fact, they started their tours quite recently, because I think this is the time of the year where you can see all the puffins breeding there. I think it's about £30 for the for like a 4-hour tour. It's quite good.
I'd like to do that. That would be a lot of fun. So we've just ridden past the Snowdon train, which takes you up to the top of Snowdonia, and now we're just riding through the shadow of the old slate mine in front of us.
Yeah, this is Llanberis, and yeah, it was that slate mine there that I remember as a kid. Interesting fact, somewhere in there, I can't remember exactly where, is a World War II bomb storage bunker that's buried pretty much underground, and it's humongous. Again, we might have sneaked in as kids with torches because you could crawl underneath the barrier, and it was just this vast array of storage facilities for bombs during the war, but I think half of it collapsed.
Wow.
So you can see, there are photos of it somewhere, you can see all the archways that were hidden underground, and a train used to go all the way in to bring them in and out. It was a fascinating place to
That's awesome.
to
I didn't know
explore.
that.
I couldn't find it today though, I had no idea where it is, but it's somewhere over there. Right, this is the Penne Pass, I think. We actually, that's where we pulled over when it was raining and there was almost like a flood across the water,
Oh, yeah.
across the road even.
This is one of your favourite roads in North Wales, isn't it?
I think it was, yeah. I like the way it just goes through the rocks.
Sean. I swear your schoolboy racer comes out whenever you're back in North Wales.
But yeah, it's pretty beautiful, isn't it? I feel like any rocks could just fall on you at any time as well.
1300 cc's? No. But is it really fun? Yes. You have a lot more room to move around on this bike, because I certainly do.
Yeah, I do. I don't feel I'm so like hampered or like in. Oh.
That's a great place to stop, mate, isn't it?
It is a good place to stop. Oh, he's got a flat tyre, in fairness.
Okay.
We'll let him off.
Top now.
Another cafe. There's no shortage of places to eat and drink here.
No. Go in and get yourself a good old cup of tea. We normally need to stop because we're freezing. This is a rare exception.
Yeah, that's true, isn't it? Actually a little bit too hot today.
I'm just nice. I'm just good. So we're just riding through Beddgelert now.
Yeah, interesting place. There's a fable or story. I like to think that it's true. But Prince Llangollen, who lived alone, was bringing up his baby daughter, I think it was, and he went hunting one day and left his trusty dog, Beddgelert, guard in the house. And when he came back, the house was like full of blood, the cot was turned over, and the dog came to the door and he had blood all over his mouth. And Prince Llangollen presumed the worst and ran his sword through his trusty dog. But just after he did that, he heard a baby crying and then went to investigate, and there was a wolf next to the cot that was overturned, and his trusty dog had actually defended his daughter against the wolf, and he had instant regret. And apparently there is a grave there, Beddgelert, and that's where he put his dog to rest. Not the nicest of stories, Em. Did you up there?
Sad story, but quite an important little place. It's a nice stop on the like the Welsh tour, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Lots of nice little restaurants and coffee shops there, and there's actually a nice walk as well you can do to go and see the grave and the monument of Gelert. So one to include on your stop-offs. But we're going to carry on now, as we still have quite a bit of ground to cover today and a few more nice passes to ride.
Look at him, he's tiny. He's
pretty cute, isn't he?
Oh my goodness, he's so cute. He's posing for us. Look. Hello. Hi.
Meh. Meh.
I would so have a baby lamb. Can I have a baby lamb?
There he goes. He's got his tail on as well. Look, his tail.
So cute.
But you could, it's not going to stay a baby lamb, is it? But
Yeah, but then I just have an old...
just big sheep, old sheep.
Yeah, a big sheep. Oh, this place is gorgeous where we've just pulled over here, isn't it?
It is, it is.
It's so peaceful here. Let's turn on the engine and ruin it all.
Yeah.
I mean, we're running the OEM exhaust on this bike, aren't we?
What's that?
We're running the OEM exhaust on this, and it's loud. I can't imagine what some of the other ones are like.
Gosh, yeah. It'll give you a headache, I think.
Be fun for a day out, though.
I would think so, yeah. I'll put earplugs in and then have a loud exhaust.
What road is this we're on? It's nice how it's cutting through.
It's funny how this is now a 60-mile-an-hour zone.
Yeah, but through the town is 20.
Looks like we're entering the forest section.
Yeah, we should be near some of the national park, shouldn't we?
I think it's all in the big Snowdonia National Park range here. That looks like it was a train track above us. Yeah, it must have been.
Sweet. 1854, that said.
Festinnog Railway, that rings a bell, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. That bridge said 1854.
That's quite old. I'm guessing the trains were used a lot in the past to take the coal and slate away from the area.
Yeah, as well as to bring tourism in. Tourism has been huge here, like, since the 1800s. That's why they put in the train station at Betws-y-Coed.
Ah, okay. I remember this one. This is a very pretty lake. It's just nestled in between the rocks, I think. I don't think it's usual to have such a warm day like this so early on in the year.
No.
It's actually hit 20 degrees at the moment. It feels like summer.
Hopefully it's a good precedent for the world trip.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Last time we were in North Wales we saw flooding, and over there just in the distance the forest is actually on fire today.
I think that's been set off on purpose. It's not quite 40 degrees, is it, and dry?
Yeah, I hope so.
I guess that's one of the age-old traditions of putting nourishment back into the ground. They burn all the unwanted foliage.
It doesn't look good though, does it? It looks a bit like, ooh.
So it'll be raining tomorrow. Put anything out if it needs to be. Right, we've just ridden through a Blaenus Fustinnog. That is the slate quarries, and we're now on the Crimea Pass. Doesn't sound very Welsh. Maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong. But look at this open, wide expanse. I mean, it's pretty spectacular here, isn't it?
It's also very windy.
It is very windy, that is true. It's quite exposed.
Where are you taking us now, Sean?
I'm just following Kalimoto. We've got grass in the road on this one. I think this is a very well used road, but what a beautiful little house at the end.
Oh, that's sweet,
little,
isn't it?
It's quite a big house. It is sweet. Yeah. There's some gorgeous properties around here. Ah, there's back on the main road. I think this is where we were supposed to go in the first place.
Oh, okay. You'd think we were so remote right now, but we are. We're like 10 minutes from big town.
Yeah, there's probably a Tesco just over the brow of that hill, but it does feel like it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't actually know what this little road is. It's that small. It's not really coming up on the map. But it's we've only gone past one car and it was a farmer.
So where are we, Sean, and what are we up to?
We're actually going to, well, not the top of Moldhammer, but we're going to the car park at Moldhammer. Moldhammer is like a local little mountain here, but it's a really nice walk to the top. It's got a little fort on the top as well, but this is very popular from where we're from, isn't it? And you can see this mountain from most of the places around here because it gives you great views of the area.
Yeah, it's kind of, we've come for a bit of nostalgia, haven't we? Because we both grew up walking
exactly.
it.
It's quite a special place for us, this one. The sheep are big as well, aren't they?
Yeah. I don't remember ever driving up here. We must have done, but...
Well, there's the car park there, and then you can walk around and up.
Ah, okay.
There was multiple car parks for this one. I think this is the cheap one, which is a little bit higher up already. There was the one lower down. Cute.
That was very kind.
It was. But this takes you down into Loggerheads, I think. The Loggerheads National Park. Or
Yes,
Forest. There we go, that's pretty much the top. Right, we're coming towards the end of our afternoon and we'll be back at my dad's house in no time, but we're just passing through the town of Denbigh and I'd forgotten about that castle there. I did remember, it looks quite cool, doesn't it? I think we're going to get a bit closer to it now because the road's shut down there.
It's gorgeous, this one. It looks like a dragon should be flying around the top of it.
It does. It looks like a dragon has melted it a little bit too.
But yeah, we've had an awesome day here in North Wales. It's been really nice to kind of run Storm in a little bit more and just take it easy on him for once. And with this amazing weather, I really think we've seized the opportunity.
Absolutely, that's right, Em. And if you had a few days, you could continue towards the coast. There's plenty of coastal towns to explore in North Wales, and then head down to Mid Wales as well. And then you've got a big selection of passes down there too. So yeah, you can easily spend a week playing in the mountains of Wales. But for us, we're going to head back home now and continue thinking about the trip, I guess.
We're going to be spending the next few weeks just waiting for our visas, finalising a few more documents, getting the last things in order for our round the world tour. But Storm's ready.
Storm is ready indeed, yeah. I'm happy with the lights, happy with all the extra bits we've put on. And actually tomorrow is going to meet some people because we've got our meet-up tomorrow at the bike cafe.
Very looking forward to that, looking forward to meeting everybody, and it's going to be another beautiful day here in Wales, so it should be a nice day for a little ride as well. So that's it from us today. We're going to, as we said, go back to Sean's dad's house and maybe get some chippy chips for dinner. I feel like it's necessary.
Oh, sounds good to me.